Hi, fourth grade. Today we're going to take a look at adding fractions with like denominators. Remember, the denominator of a fraction is the bottom denominator down. It's the number of pieces that it's divided into. So for this one, if I have 9 pieces and 4 of them are shaded, and then I want to add one that has 9 pieces that has 2 of them shaded, the number of pieces don't change. So if the denominator is the same, it is the same over here as well. You're not adding these two together and making 18 pieces. You're just saying, oh, this one has 9 pieces and this one has 9 pieces. So then you take a look at the top. This one has 4 shaded. This one has 2 shaded. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So I have 6 ninths. 4 here, 2 here, 6 total. The bottom doesn't change. Now, if you wanted to, we can work on that skill that we've learned already, and we can reduce the fractions. So we think in our brain, what factors are there of 6 and of 9 that they both share? And again, those of you with your multiplication facts, you know these very quickly. So we could say 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 3 is 9. So 3 is the factor that they share. So if we divided both of these by 3, then our reduced fraction would be 2/3. All right, looking at number 2 then. So I'm looking at 8s. If I have it divided into 8 pieces here, and I have it divided into 8 pieces here, then I still have a total of 8 pieces. That doesn't change. I have 1 here, I have 3 here, so that gives me a total of 4. So 4/8. Again, I did not change the number of pieces. This one as well, you can reduce it. So if you're thinking in your brain, okay, what are the factors of 4 and the factors of 8 that are the same? And again, if you're running your multiplication in your brain, then you can say, oh, wait a minute, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, so it's the 4 that's the factor that they share. So we divide top and bottom by 4, and we get 1/2. It's a reduced fraction. Now I want to show you the other way that these can be written. So I'm going to take you to the other side of the board. You can write these also up and down. We have them horizontally on the other side, but you can also do them vertically. And it is the same thing. If you're looking at your fractions, you have 12ths here and 12ths here. So I have it divided into 12 pieces. So your 12 at the bottom doesn't change. So I'm going to add 3 plus 2, and then I end up with 5. And you may remember, oh, okay, 5 is prime. Only 1 times 5 is 5. And 12 cannot be divided by 5. So I've got to leave that one alone. That's the lowest it can go. That is lowest terms or simplest form. Lastly, you may also see one like this. Now this one is going to be an improper fraction. So I have 5 pieces here and 5 pieces here. So that's going to stay as my denominator of 5. Now, if I look at the top, 6 and 3. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 9/5. So this is an improper fraction. When you get an improper fraction, please change it into a mixed number. And that's what we were working on with our last lessons, were improper fractions to mixed numbers. So we divide the numerator by the denominator. Long division skill. How many times does 5 go into 9 without going over? Just the once. 1 times 5 is 5. So subtract, and then my remainder is 4. So remember how this worked? The big number now becomes your whole number, your remainder becomes your numerator, and your denominator does not change. So 9/5 becomes 1 4/5. And so that's how you add fractions with like denominators. Subtraction will be up next. Bye.